Texas toast French dips. You say it.
Texas toast French dips.
Now I'll say it. Texas toast French dips in Virginia with Campin Erin. Let's get camping.
And let's get cooking.
So when we made the plan to meet up with you here, I scrolled through your Instagram account and I was basically like, what do I want for lunch at Campin Erin's house? And I saw these Texas toast French dips. I was like, that's what I want to make.
That's a good choice.
And your whole family likes them too,
Yeah,
right?
even my son likes these, so they're really good.
Let's dive in and get our au jus nice and warm.
Yeah.
So you recommended the au jus packets. I grabbed a bottle of au jus, and I'm just thinking, like, we're RV owners, so we've got plenty of room in our kitchens, but the packets would be cool, like if you're tent camping or if you have a really tiny RV and space is at a premium, that could work too.
Space and weight. The jars are heavier, the packets are light, and all you have to do is add water.
And glass jars can break.
That's true.
Okay, but we're gonna go with the jar.
Yeah. While your au jus is heating up on the griddle, you can chop up your parsley.
Now our au jus is nice and hot. We're gonna take it off the griddle and we're gonna go down with some oil and we are gonna put 2 pounds of the roast beef on the griddle. We're gonna spread it out nice and thin, one slice at a time, and Campin Erin's gonna dive in with some seasoning. What are we using?
We're gonna use the High Plains steak seasoning.
That is my all-time favorite Blackstone seasoning.
I picked the right one.
Which one is yours?
I actually love the lumberjack seasoning. I use that the most.
That's a good one too.
After it's seasoned, it's gonna brown up really quick. So you can turn it over, get it browned the way you want it, and then you're gonna put it right into the pot with the au jus. Now I get the bigger sandwich.
Oh, fun. Stir it up a little, mix it up a little.
That's right.
Get that au jus all over that roast beef.
Yeah.
So now I get the bigger sandwich.
You do, but they're all the same size. And then why don't we give the griddle a little clean up before we go down with our Texas toast?
Now let's put down our Texas toast. Keep an eye on that because that can burn quick too. Flip it over once it's nice and golden brown on the bottom. Now the one thing you have to remember is to put a half slice of provolone cheese on top of those slices first. Otherwise you're gonna get really soggy bread.
That is such a good hack. It protects the Texas toast. We have to protect our Texas toast and keep it nice and crispy. Once the cheese starts to melt, can I go ahead and add the roast beef generously?
You can add it right away.
Okay, let's put tons of roast beef on these, and then we're gonna put down an entire slice of provolone on the top, and we're gonna use the basting dome and a little bit of water to get that cheese to melt to perfection. After just about a minute, let's lift up that basting dome. Campin Erin, is that cheese melted to your specifications?
Oh my gosh, this is perfectly melted.
Perfectly melted. Okay, let's get these plated over on the cutting board. We're also gonna wanna make sure we have some au jus in a ramekin or a little bowl for dipping. And we're gonna go down with some fresh parsley on top of these for the finishing touch.
The perfect touch.
Texas toast, French dip. Stop the madness.
Oh my
These look
gosh.
so good.
They look so good.
They're on New York style bread. We're in Virginia with Campin Erin, and Sean and I drove from New Jersey. This is the recipe that's gonna bring America together.
Oh my gosh, it
okay?
is. Yeah.
I don't know which one I want to take
I don't know.
because it's like which one's perfect.
This cheese is like so perfectly melty.
That cheese is perfectly melted.
Oh my gosh.
You got one with more roast beef than I do. Is this gonna be like super messy?
Maybe, but we have to
Texas
dip it.
toast, cheers.
Cheers.
Holy smokes.
You have to
this
dip it, that
feels,
makes it even better.
It feels dangerous to
It
dip.
is messy though.
This feels like a dangerous dip. Quick dip. Okay. I'm dripping on you.
That's okay. All right, here we go.
Let's go. That is so good. New campground classic. I'm wearing it a little. You're wearing it a little, but we're okay with that.
We're camping.
I have to say, this is 6 ingredients.
It's so easy.
The Blackstone is made for something like this.
It tastes so much fancier than it is.
If I got this at a restaurant somewhere, I am in heaven, I am happy, and you can make a whole bunch.
Yeah.
We could have even made more on the 22-inch. You can feed an army with these. So good.
And the family loves them. It's messy, but it's good.
It's messy, but it is so good. I picked the right one from your Instagram feed. I have to say, I love burgers when I'm camping. I love dogs when I'm camping, but it doesn't all have to be burgers and hot dogs at the campground.
Yes.
This was so easy, so quick, fun to make, a crowd pleaser. You nailed this one.
Thanks. So did you.
No, you did. That was you. It was you. The other thing I like about this is you could bring a bunch of cold cuts on an RV trip, bring a bunch of provolone, bring a bunch of roast beef, and make sandwiches on the trip, and then do this for dinner or do this the next day on that same grocery shop.
Yeah, and you could even not do the parsley. I mean, it looks pretty,
Stop
but
it. Stop it. We're doing the parsley.
or bring the dried stuff. It's okay.
It's okay. But the fresh parsley, I think, worked really, really well on this.
It did.
I'm calling this a perfect camping dinner. I'm calling this a perfect camping dinner.
I would agree with that.
Let me know in the comments below. Do you agree? Is this a perfect camping dinner? Campin Erin, thank you so much for having us here at your campsite down here in Southern Virginia on this beautiful spring day. And we'll see all of you next week here on Camp Griddle More. And you got to promise right now, right here, right now, you're going to come back on the show.
Oh yeah, we're camping together.
We're going to camp together. Okay. We'll see everybody next week right here on Camp Griddle More.